Hey, what's up, everybody? I was watching a YouTube channel called Epic Sports with Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle, and maybe a few other people who were on the talk show. But like they were talking about like what if Hulk Hogan passed away? And my topic is would you be more sad if Vince McMahon passed away or Hulk Hogan passed away? And I was kind of like because I was thinking, like a lot of people have negative things to say about both these guys. Like, since China passed away, and people are saying a lot of mean things about China. So, Hulk Hogan, the reason that wrestling went mainstream, and Vince McMahon, the creator of Hulkamania, and these two people here were a big part of my childhood. Especially Vince McMahon, who was part of the Attitude Era. I saw his rivalries with Stone Cold and Triple H and Hulk Hogan, and it'd be to me if Hulk Hogan died, I'd be pretty devastated because I don't think about the bad things they did. I think about the good things they did. Like say Vince McMahon passed away, I'd be pretty sad if Vince McMahon passed away. Because Vince McMahon, yeah, he does some immoral things. We all have our demons. You know what I mean? Vince McMahon at heart's a good person. He is a billionaire, and he's in his 70s. And Hulk Hogan being a little bit younger than Vince, I think Hulk Hogan's younger than Vince. But if Hulk Hogan died, sure, it would be very shocking and devastating. If he were to die, I'd be pretty sad actually, because like I said, he was a big part of my childhood. Even though I was a '90s kid, I do remember his match with The Rock at WrestleMania 18. I'm honestly surprised Vince and Hulk Hogan are even still alive from all the steroids they do and stuff. And yes, I think Vince does do steroids, seeing how he looks now. But when people die, everyone has a different opinion about it. I would honestly be devastated if Vince McMahon died and Hulk Hogan died. It would change everything. Hulk Hogan, you just got to think about it. A lot of people looked up to him, and because of his racial comments, they want to erase him from history. But regardless of if they did or not, you're telling me they wouldn't acknowledge his death if he died? Kind of like Vince McMahon. I remember when Vince McMahon faked his death back in 2007 after a storyline. Everybody booed him because they knew it was a storyline. But things like that, with Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan doing immoral things, I guess sometimes you gotta think about the good things people do, not the bad things. But if they died, I'd be pretty devastated. But some people act like they wouldn't even care. I don't care if they'd be like, I don't care if Hulk Hogan dies. I don't care if Vince McMahon dies. They're pieces of shit. But at the same time, you gotta look at the brighter side of it, not the negative side of things. But that's the way I see it. But what would be more sad, Vince dying or Hulk Hogan dying? I don't know. I think to me, Vince McMahon dying would be more devastating, but that's just my personal opinion. Hulk Hogan, yeah, because he was the reason wrestling is what it is now, somewhat. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Have a nice day. Goodbye.